Now to an arsenal of weapons found after an explosion in a Warren garage. And now investigators confirm the man inside was on a federal watch list. He remains in critical condition tonight after the blast Saturday afternoon. Investigators say they found a dozen guns, thousands of rounds of ammunition and explosives. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is live after speaking to the man's family. Kim.
Yes, Carolyn, I spoke to his mom and sister off camera, and they tell me that the man who was injured in the explosion in this garage never would want to hurt anyone, but police are sharing disturbing theories based on what they found after the blast.
I heard this tremendous boom. I mean, it was like an explosion.
Neighbors ran out of their homes on Saturday to see what happened and saw this just after 3 in the afternoon on Gentner, near 8 Mile in Warren.
We saw the smoke up in the air. So then I walked around the corner and the house was engulfed in flames.
Neighbors say they then saw the man who lives here, 37-year-old Mike Liberty, run out of his garage.
His arm was completely severed, like in pieces, like hanging. He was burned. And he was bleeding.
People who know him say the dog survived and is okay. Investigators at the scene tell 7 Action News they found butane, marijuana, and other materials sometimes used to make butane hash oil. Police Commissioner William Dwyer says police have been investigating the man who now is a victim of the explosion.
I have to assume, based on what was seized and the explosion itself, that he was probably putting an explosive device together. In some way, it exploded on him.
The FBI says it is unable to deny or confirm an investigation. The Warren Police Commissioner says inside the home, they found an arsenal of weapons.
I have to assume, based on what was seized and the explosion itself, that he was probably putting an explosive device together. In some way, it exploded on him.
As 7 Action News recorded video of investigators, FedEx pulled up to the house. The driver asked me what was happening. I told him investigators were looking into an explosion. He said interesting and looked at the box in his hands. I could see it clearly labeled with the word explosives. Investigators at the scene took the package as evidence.
I believe he did have criminal activities and was going to move forward with some sort of an operation of something and I can't say what it would be today. I mean, there's so much going on in this society today. I mean, was he going after politicians? Was he going to do harm to other individuals?
Police say at this point he's not charged with any crime and is in the hospital with burns to about 55% of his body. Neighbors I spoke to say they're skeptical of the theories the man they saw off and out with his dog would plan an attack.
I don't think it was terrorism.
And his relatives, they tell me, these theories also are hurtful to them and they definitely don't believe them. The investigation is underway. The man is not facing any charges. He is in critical but stable condition in the hospital with a long recovery ahead of him if he survives. Reporting live in Warren, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Certainly have to see what the investigation unfolds. Thank you so much, Kim, for that live report.